What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel. My name is D'Lo Brands, and today we have some pretty big news to go over. We're not going to be exploring a platform. We're not going to be checking out an AI tool, but this is some of the biggest news that most of the world is going to want to hear. So apparently, Apple has just made an announcement that they will be partnering with Google AI, aka Gemini, to power the new version of Siri that is coming up. And when I first saw this, I was very confused because a few months back, or maybe even over a year, Apple announced that they would be using ChatGPT as the Siri powerhouse, or the AI powerhouse behind Siri. So let's just go through the article real quick of what they're saying. So Apple is joining forces with Google to power its AI features, including a major Siri upgrade expected later this year in 2026. And if you guys have an iPhone, you guys know Siri is just I'm so sick of Siri. I am beyond sick of Siri. I want this new Siri to come sooner rather than later. And using all of these different AI tools, using voice AI tools, assistants, I've gotten to see the type of power that Apple is most likely going to input into Siri. But I've just been waiting for that so long. I actually have a new phone coming today, iPhone 17 coming today, and it's built for Apple Intelligence. It's built to be able to handle AI on the scale that is actually usable. So, I've been waiting on this upgrade, and they will have a multi-year partnership that will lean on Google's Gemini and cloud technology for future Apple foundational models. So this is very, very powerful because at the end of last year, we saw Gemini 3 Pro come out and absolutely sweep the competition. And now we have Apple, which is another one of the largest companies, saying that they are going to be using their technology to do this. And I think Gemini is a perfect um, AI for it. Honestly, it's it has the most world knowledge. We all know that. It's connected to Google, which is the largest, arguably the largest search engine. So this isn't really about who builds the best AI. It's about who controls the experience. So tons of people have iPhones. Pretty much everybody. Nobody likes Android. Android has their actually hold on. Now that I think about it, Android is also powered by Gemini, most likely, unless there's like an Android AI. But most likely they're powered by Gemini as well. So now we have the biggest AI, or the most efficient and sophisticated AI company, teaming up with the company that provides the best cellular experience that people know of today, and they're coming together to make the experience that much better. And it's not just a feature update. It's not about Siri becoming better. It's more of, okay, Google is gaining much more distribution with this partnership, like much more, a significant amount more. Because it's one thing to download the Gemini app, and it's another thing to have it native on your device. So keep that in mind as we go through this. So um I'm excited for the new capabilities. The models will continue to run on Apple devices and the company's private cloud compute, which is great for privacy. So that, if I'm asking my AI on my phone something that I don't want anybody else to know, that is a private thing. And we know that Apple has done pretty well with security and privacy and things of that nature. So reported in August, Bloomberg reported that Apple was in early talks with Google to use a custom Gemini model to power a new iteration of Siri, because it was supposed to come out last year. The new Siri was supposed to come out last year, but they delayed it, and I'm happy they delayed it, because look, I would rather you guys put out a very polished, out of this world product, something that can handle every single scenario that your users would need it for. And it's I would just rather them come out with something that we actually want to have, instead of needing different versions to update it and things of that nature. Apple was planning to pay about $1 billion a year to utilize Google AI. Okay. Google already pays Apple billions each year to be the default search engine on iPhones. And that partnership briefly came into question after Google was found to hold an illegal internet search monopoly. And this is just going to make it that much worse, honestly. In September, a judge ruled against a worst case scenario outcome that could have forced Google to divest its Chrome browser business. So I think that much of this decision was with the hope for security for Google, because, I think attaching yourself to another company can take some of the blame away from you. But why wouldn't Apple just build their own AI? Why wouldn't they just come out and go in-house and build their own AI? My guess would be that, similar to Meta or similar to Amazon, the AI race has just gotten out of hand. It's gotten so far that it would be simply difficult to, I don't think it would be that difficult. All you got to do is do what ChatGPT has been doing, steal some researchers from the other companies, but they wanted to hop in with the strongest possible tools possible. And Google already has large scale production ready models. So it's very smart that they would do this. Apple values stability, user trust, and control over the experience. And if Google can have kind of like this out of box solution, I don't see why not. Like I said, Gemini is going to gain much more distribution, hundreds of millions of Apple devices. It will become an infrastructure instead of a product, which is going to blow it out of the water. Their revenue is going to go up significantly just from, maybe they have different sales channels inside of that. Maybe that flow from using Google's AI will go into Google Labs products and things of that nature. And yeah, that's pretty much the news that I wanted to share. It's going to be a great year. I've said this already. I'm very excited for 2026, and I hope that you are as well. It's going to bring about a lot of different changes, and honestly, having native AI on your phone, we already have it on our phone, but it's not native. You have to download all of these apps and things of that nature. But really quickly, I want to talk about what this means for businesses and creators. So, one thing that we can learn from Apple is that building things on your own isn't always going to be the best thing to do. Sometimes integrating with another product or another company that you can create a strategic partnership with is going to be the best way to go. And AI strategy is about leverage instead of ownership. I think all of this is going to be consolidated into one company anyway. So Let me know what you guys think about, this news. What do you guys think about Siri being operated by Gemini as opposed to a ChatGPT? I mean, Grok is out of the question. Grok is never going to. They would never allow Grok to power iPhones ever. That would never happen. And yeah, let me know you guys' thoughts. A lot of things coming out this year. Join the AI Educate community. The link is in the bio, along with tons of other affiliate links. Abacus AI, I'm a vouch for that every day. Rourke, build your mobile apps. And check out the past videos just to learn things, because I've been putting out a lot of content on AI over the last 6-7 months, probably longer. And it's a lot of information there, and I'm in the process of consolidating that into some sort of course. A lot of older people have been asking me to come out with a course because they're like, "Oh, this stuff is getting way too advanced. I really want to know at least just what it is. Maybe I don't use it, but I want to know at least what it is so I can know what's in the world right now." So a lot of older people have definitely been asking me to come out with a course. So I'm working on a course targeted towards, you know, 45 plus, but also the people that are my age, in their 20s, teenagers. I want to also bring out something for you guys as well. So, yeah, man, this has been D-Lo Brands. Thanks for stopping by. Always great to have you. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.